Tillman from Blount Memorial, and she is showing us how to make coconut flour banana muffins. Yes, Angie, how are you? You look so cute.
You do too. Good to see you.
Thank you. Well, good to see you too. First off, this sounds delicious and it smells even better. I wish you could be in the kitchen right now because it smells awesome.
Thank you. Well, it's just a good, simple make-ahead breakfast. And we know through research that eating breakfast is linked to a better BMI, a healthier weight. It's been linked to a decreased risk of type 2 diabetes, better school performance and behavior in children. But we are all so busy that it can be so easy to run out the door without something. So this is something that takes just about 30 minutes to prep. Throw it in, 30 minutes to cook. You throw it in the oven really quick. And you could throw this in the fridge or even the freezer and have something ready to grab and go as you run out the door.
And with family coming into town too, it's always nice to have, you know, some of those homemade breakfast items ready to go.
Absolutely, it's so easy. And this is made with coconut flour. And what I like about coconut flour, if you're looking for something that's a little bit lower in carbohydrate, for some people grain-free, but it's also a great source of fiber and protein. So this is the base of the muffin, is coconut flour. And what I'm going to start with is bananas. I've got 3 bananas mashed up, and this is also a really great way to use, you know, those bananas that we have that are overly ripe,
at the end,
right at the end. So use those up. They could be even more ripe than that. But I've got 3 bananas that I've smashed up here. And to that, I'm going to add 6 eggs. And this makes 12 muffins, so the eggs really bump up the protein too.
Good protein in these.
That's exactly right. You need a lot of moisture when you cook with coconut flour. It's a little bit dry, so 6 eggs is going to really bump up our protein too.
Just stir that together.
Stir that together.
Okay.
To that, I'm going to add, this is 1/3 cup of real melted butter.
Okay, so real butter.
Real butter, the real stuff. So that's the beginning of that. And then to the rest of that mixture, all we're going to add is a tablespoon or 2 of honey. And you could really, the bananas give this a lot of natural sweetness.
I was gonna say they're already sweet.
So you don't have to use a lot of that. So you could certainly limit that if you wanted to keep it even a little bit lower in sugar and just a little bit of vanilla. So that is our wet mixture. So that's all mixed up. All we are going to do here is, this is my coconut flour, and you just use a 1/2 cup, so it's not a lot. And I've already got added to this a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of baking powder and a little bit of salt. I'm going to add to that about a tablespoon of cinnamon, and that's what gives it that really nice aroma while it's baking. And then I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of chia seeds.
Yum.
And I love these for just healthy omega-3 fats. Again, a little bit more fiber.
Add a little crunch, a little bit of a texture.
Absolutely. You could put a little walnuts in here or something if you wanted. I didn't do that today, but that would be good too. And then you're going to take the dry mixture, mix it into the wet.
That seems like a lot of wet versus
It's a lot of wet. So you'll see though, when you mix it up, the coconut flour really absorbs a lot of that moisture. And then all we're going to do is scoop it out and bake it at 350 for about 30 minutes. And when they're finished, they really store very nicely. So I would pop these in the fridge for 4 or 5 days. Pop out a couple, grab that, and run out the door in the morning with my coffee, and that could be a great
And what
breakfast.
do you bake them to one more time?
350 for about 30 minutes. And
Okay.
a real cool tip, if you have a hard time when your thing's a little bit sticky, use just a little cooking spray, and I sort of do that with my
Oh, and that's how you scoop
measuring
it in
cup
there.
and just scoop it out, and it'll slide out
so
really nicely.
perfect.
And then you can just bake these, and they're ready to go. High protein, high fiber, easy, run out the door.
This is amazing. I love this. Okay, one more quick question. You bought that coconut flour at Trader Joe's, right? Because it's kind of a little bit more expensive.
So the Trader Joe's is one of the least expensive places to find coconate flour, so I love that.
I've been on the hunt for it, almond flour and coconut flour. And I'm like, man, this is
Trader
expensive.
Joe's is a great place to get it.
That's so
this
great.
one's maybe only like $4.99 at Trader Joe's.
Oh, wow.
And when you only use 1/2 cup, it really goes, a
time.
long way.
Well, we're going to have this recipe on our website. Where can we find more information in Angie?
I'm at Blount Memorial Weight Management Center.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, you are watching Fox 43 News this morning. When we come back, we're counting down the days until Christmas.
It's a